Amber Portwood has broken down in tears after leaving a 3-day visit with her son James. The Teen Mom OG star recently lost custody of her 4-year-old after the Indiana court ruled in favor of her baby daddy Andrew Glennon. Now Amber, 32, has shared a tearful recap after a visit with her toddler in the latest episode of Teen Mom, Next Chapter. The reality star spent 3 days with the little boy, though her ex did not allow the show to document their time together. Instead, cameras rolled as the TV personality left her son and returned to her own home. Her next visit will take place in 4 weeks, as the judge in her case has allowed. As Amber left her rental in California to head back home to Indiana, she broke down in the car. "It doesn't hit you until you actually go," she told producers as she wiped tears from her eyes. "How was it?" her driver asked, to which the TV star replied, "This morning he kept saying, 'So I'll see you tomorrow?' And I said, 'No, you'll see me really soon.' He smiled really big 'cause I said, 'Bubby, if I had it my way I would see you every day.' I said, 'I promise, and I promise I'll come back.'" Amber continued, "I think he started to feel bad, which I didn't want him to, so he goes, 'I love my daddy, and I love my mommy,' and I said, 'Well, we love you, Bubby.' He had the biggest smile, and he just jumped and hugged me. And that was sweet but so heartbreaking," she admitted. "It's probably one of the worst feelings that I've almost ever had, but it was worth it." Amber's Lois S. Amber's tearful visit followed her losing custody of her youngest child, James. In July, the U.S. Sun exclusively revealed that the heartbreaking custody battle between the Teen Mom OG star and her ex was over after an Indiana court ruled in Andrew's favor. Amber and Andrew have each been fighting the custody of their son James since their split in 2019. That year, Andrew was granted primary custody of their young son after Amber was arrested for domestic violence against him. The father of one thwarted Amber's attempts to regain full custody of James by exposing that she hid their child and did drugs while she was pregnant. As of now, Andrew and James reside at his mother's $5 million Malibu estate in California, while Amber still lives in Indiana. Phone call writes us. The MTV star recently received some good news from the judge after she lost custody of her son. The U.S. Sun exclusively revealed that Amber now has greater access to James through phone calls and FaceTime chats since her no-contact order against Andrew has been lifted. The more open lines of communication between Amber and James could be a game-changer for the Teen Mom star's ongoing relationship with her son, considering he now lives over 2,000 miles away from her with his dad in California. The judge's ruling stated that Amber is now entitled to liberal telephone calls and/or FaceTime communication with the child. If the exes cannot agree on the days and times of her calls, the judge set a schedule for every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 5:30 p.m. PT. Please subscribe my channel Teen Mom Update.